Good life, real good family, had everything I wanted. My dad wasn't around, but that didn't really bother me, so I thought at the time. I traveled the world with my grandparents, my aunts, uncles. I just had a really, really good life, and at the age of 11, my mom came home and she said, you and your brother and I were all moving to the United States. And I just looked at her and I had no clue what she was talking about and didn't know where that was. And so I don't know, I became lost. That summer we moved. It was the summer before I went into 5th grade. I remember I couldn't even speak English. I started school and I was angry. I didn't understand why my mom took us away from our family, why she moved us to a strange place. My mom, she was a single parent, so she had to work all the time. I became my brother's caregiver. And during that time, I just became more angry. By the time I was in middle school, I started acting out, skipping school, smoking weed, hanging out with all the wrong people, looking for love in all the wrong places. By the time I was 15, I caught my first 7 felonies. After that, it just got worse, and I started doing pain pills. I had my first daughter at the age of 17. I should have stopped at that moment, became a mother, but I didn't. I let my mom raise my daughter, and I just started acting out more because staying high was easy. I could live life and I could function if I was high because I didn't have to deal with the stuff I had to deal with. So I just lived life like that, and by the time I was 24, I was in prison on several drug charges. I was released several years later. I was clean for a little bit. Never really learned anything. They can take you out, lock you up for a while, you go back out, you do the same thing. So I had my 2 youngest kids, and I met the wrong guy, got in an abusive relationship, started doing heroin again, started shooting about 10 times a day. Went back to jail on different charges. Got out, went back, just kept going back to jail, and this last time my probation officer said, that's it, you're either gonna go get help or you're gonna die a heroin addict. And that scared me. I didn't want to die a heroin addict. So my probation officer told me she was sending me to a program. I said, okay. I thought she was talking about 30, 60, 90 days, secular program somewhere. So I remember meeting with her and she said, no, actually I'm sending you to Teen Challenge. I said, oh yeah, what's that? She said, it's a Christian discipleship program, residential treatment. You'll be there for 12 months. I said, oh, I don't want to do that. So I went back to my cell that night and something kept telling me, you know, you need to do this. You need to make changes in your life. So I told her that I would go. I walked in the doors at Teen Challenge December 12th, 2014, and God is amazing. Where I used to depend on drugs, I'm finding myself depending on Jesus, and He carries me through. He's been helping me restore my relationships with my family, with my children. I found new friends. These are all my sisters in Christ. We've all become a big family. I've learned not to run from my situations. I go to the prayer closet, I pray, I lay it all down, try to anyways, and God's just great, you know. He's my peace, He's my strength, He's my comforter, He's my defender, He's my all. And the verse I stand on is 2 Corinthians 5:17. If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Old things have passed away, behold, all things have become new. Thank you.